Welcome to Cupid's Logic, where love meets predictive intelligence. We decode attraction, conflict, attachment, and compatibility, so you can know if it will last before you commit.
Picture this. 6 dates in, midnight texts, real heat. And then, 3 months later, dinner's over and one of you wants closeness every night, while the other saves it for weekends. The chemistry's still there, but the rhythm is gone. That mismatch quietly becomes resentment and withdrawal.
Welcome to Cupid's Logic. I'm Craig Pruitt. You're not alone.
Here's the short promise. Run a 4-week low-drama calibration and you'll get real behavioral data about whether your sexual and emotional timing can sustain a long-term relationship. You'll learn 3 measurable signals, try 3 small experiments, and come away with clear thresholds for what to repair and what to respect.
All right, before we map the 4 weeks, focus on 3 things you can actually measure. First, initiation timing. Who starts, how often, and is it happening in natural windows or under pressure?
Second, response quality. Not just whether sex happens, but what comes after. Warmth, a quick check-in, or cold silence. Third, baseline frequency. The steady rhythm over weeks, not the fireworks of week 1. Bottom line, behaviors beat promises.
Listen, a short example so this doesn't stay abstract. One partner initiates mostly when they're tipsy or on weekends. The other goes along but then slides aside, checks the phone, and the room cools. Those are signals, not blame.
Week 2 is low-risk experiments. Pick 2 separate nights and try small behavior changes. Shift timing to a mutually convenient slot. Let the partner who rarely starts try a playful initiation. And add a 5-minute aftercare check-in, like, how are you feeling right now? Do each twice so you have repeatable points.
Week 3 is interpretation. Compare the logs. Are initiations clustered with one person? Does response quality shift after the swap? Does timing make a real difference in willingness? Use attachment lenses. Anxious partners often initiate to soothe uncertainty. Avoidant partners may pull back after closeness. And remember, personality affects variability.
Look, here's a simple rule. Timing problems that respond to small experiments are negotiable. Persistent low response quality, avoiding cuddling, treating intimacy as transactional, or emotionally checking out is a structural sign. Frequency that stubbornly sits outside either person's tolerance is also a compatibility flag.
Week 4 tests repair velocity. Try 3 staged interventions and watch what changes over days. First, timing alignment. Plan 2 mutually agreed slots and treat them respectfully. Note attendance and mood. Second, continuation of the initiation swap. One partner starts twice per week for 2 weeks. Third, a consistent aftercare ritual. 5 minutes of a calm check-in after intimacy for the next 3 encounters.
If those steps show steady improvement, more reciprocal starts, quicker recovery from misalignments, and consistent emotional aftercare, you have positive repair velocity. If patterns snap back to old habits despite kind effort, that's also important information. It tells you where your energy will be spent long term.
I do want to flag a risk. This is diagnostic, not punitive. If the numbers trigger shame or panic, stop and name that feeling together. If safety or shame come up, bring a therapist or sex therapist into the conversation. The calibration hands you data. How you interpret and respond to it is the healing part. Here are plain decision thresholds. If initiation, response, and frequency land in a negotiated zone, say both partners will realistically hit about 70% of agreed slots and aftercare is consistent, lean into investing and deepening. If 1 or 2 metrics improve but others lag, keep working with a 3-month check-in. If metrics stay flat and emotional aftercare is absent, take that seriously as a likely long-term incompatibility.
Quick recap. Track who initiates and when, note the emotional aftermath, measure the steady rhythm over weeks, run low-drama experiments, and judge repair speed over staged steps. This gives you a forecast, not a final verdict, about whether your sexual rhythm is a durable foundation or a recurring mismatch.
If you want the downloadable log template, short scripts, and interpretation guide, visit cupidslogic.com and grab the 4-week kit. Try the protocol, and if the results feel heavy, reach out for professional support. I would love to hear your thoughts after you try it. Are you ready for the truth?
Thanks for listening to Cupid's Logic. Remember, you're not bad at relationships. You've been flying blind. If this episode landed for you, go to cupidslogic.com to download the logs and scripts. sign up for the compatibility newsletter, and keep the work compassionate. Let's get serious for a moment. Behavior shows the future more reliably than promises. I can relate. I would love to hear your thoughts.
This has been Cupid's Logic. Stop flying blind in love. Visit cupidslogic.com and let the Prism engine reveal what your relationship data already knows.